Hi there everybody, Sergeant Salt and Pepper back here again to do another video. It's Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and I hope that if you did something for your mom, or if you took your mom out to eat like I did, or whatever, I hope you had a great Mother's Day. So one of the other things that I got to do today was I got to visit once again an antique mall, or peddler's mall as they call them here, and I was able to, as you could probably guess, find more records. I also went to Barnes & Noble and I found 2 records there in their little section where it was like, this is your last chance to buy these before we take them off the shelves. We have Neil Young plus Promise of the Real, recorded live in Europe, June 2019, 14 tracks on 2 LPs, and this was 50% off, so $36.99, 50% off, pretty good deal. So I like Neil Young. I like all the things he's done with Buffalo Springfield, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Crazy Horse, and just all the stuff he's done on his own. And, you know, it's a live record, so I figured this would be really cool to have. And next up we have, this is another live record. This is Carole King, Home Again. Carole's 1973 historic and groundbreaking concert on Central Park's Great Lawn before 100,000 fans. So this I thought would be really good. And again, also 50% off, so steal of a deal on this. But, you know, Carole King, a great songwriter and singer, and she does a lot of stuff from Tapestry on here, like what you'd expect, like Smackwater Jack and It's Too Late and Beautiful, and just a lot of great stuff. She ends with You've Got a Friend, so very cool to get that. I'm excited about that. So now we go on to the antique mall finds. So this is a record I used to have. This is the Alan Parsons Project, The Turn of a Friendly Card. This was $6. I am a huge fan of progressive rock, prog rock, and I really like the Alan Parsons Project, so very cool to find this record because I used to have it and it's definitely a good one. Next up, also for $6, I got Healing by Todd Rundgren. Todd Rundgren is somebody that I've heard some of his music, but not all of it, and I never had any of his records. So I kind of wanted to get a couple and try to see if I liked them or not. So this is one of the ones I found. Next we have, for $5, Papa John Creach, The Cat and the Fiddle. I believe Papa John Creach used to play with, I think, Jefferson Airplane. I think they kind of discovered him. And I've heard of him, but I've never had any of his records. This is a demonstration copy, it says. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Next we have, for $10, I also used to have this one, European Concert Recordings by Ambassador Satch, or Louis Armstrong. This is Louis Armstrong and his All-Stars, recorded during his European concert tour of 1955. This is on Columbia. So really nice to find that. Next up we have, for $7, this is Pete Townsend, Empty Glass. I used to have this one too. In fact, I used to have almost all of his solo records, except for, I think, Who Came First. And I'm going to try to collect all the ones I can, like as I see them. So I've got White City, and I have now this one. And this one has Let My Love Open the Door on it, and Rough Boys, so it's got some hit songs on it. Pretty cool. And next, I have a comedy record. I never had a lot of comedy records when I used to have a big collection. And I only have a couple now, so I'm trying to get some more just because it's always good to have some comedy records. So this is Robert Klein, Mind Over Matter. This was $3.99. So I like Robert Klein. I used to have his DVD set that had like all of his different specials on there, stand-up specials. So I'm sure that'll be a fun listen. This was just something kind of interesting. It was $3.99. It's called Surfin' 60s. 12 great surf sounds of the 60s, baby boomer classics, all original master recordings. So it's just basically an album with a bunch of surf songs on it. Like, I'll just quickly go through them. Ride the Wild Surf, Jan and Dean. I Live for the Sun Rays, Out of Limits, the Marquettes, California Sun, the Rivieras. Theme from Endless Summer, the Sandals, Wipeout, the Safaris. Then the second record has GTO, Ronnie and the Daytonas, Pipeline by the Shantays, Surfer Joe by the Safaris, Let's Go, the Routers, The Lonely Surfer, Jack Nietzsche, and Surf City, Jan and Dean. So some cool surf music. That'll be fun. This one was just interesting to me. It was $3. It's Historia de la Musica Rock. Now this is like some series that was done, I guess it's, I think it's like a Hispanic or Spanish series, I guess they did. And it was like a bunch of different groups, like 60s groups, and I think some 70s groups. And they basically released a lot of these kind of like greatest hits type albums. So this is the Dave Clark 5. So I just thought this would be cool because I never had any Dave Clark 5 stuff. And it was like $3. So, you know, you get some good stuff on here. Glad All Over's on here because, you know, a lot of their hits. I'm not super familiar with the Dave Clark 5, only a little bit. But, you know, for $3, I kind of thought, well, I can't, you know, pass that up because that just seems interesting to me. And to cap this off, to close this video out, some of you watching this video may or may not have noticed, I don't know, but I have a new hat. And this is a new hat that I'm probably going to be wearing for a lot of the future videos. I've got this hat on eBay. And the reason that I got this hat, if you can see, it might be a little hard to see. I'll try to put the label up there, but it's a John Lennon fedora, and on the inside you can see the little John Lennon illustration there. So I saw this on eBay and I was hoping that it would fit, and it like just fits. Just barely. So I was like, this is awesome. It's Beatles related. I always like to wear hats when I do videos just because it's fun. So yeah, those were my record finds for today on this Mother's Day of 2025. So once again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And I will catch you all next time. Later.